What's up, everybody? Jules here with Little Dutch Girl Custom Creations plus Decals, and tonight I thought I would do a video on how I go about making my decals. And this decal right here is going to be actually 3 parts. So there's the background area here, and then I will transfer my angel on here, and then I will transfer my third part last. So I already peeled the angel because it's so time consuming. I didn't want to make a super long video, so I went ahead and just cut it and peeled it. But I wanted to go ahead and start the video with the background. The only thing about these is when you do 3 separate color decals, you waste whatever amount is in the middle. I haven't figured out quite yet how to save that extra material, but I thought of an idea tonight that I'm going to try. Actually, I don't want to waste any more than I have to, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this part off. And if you don't have this, it's a great tool to have when you're cutting long lines. You can get it at, I bought mine at my local Hobby Lobby, excuse me. I go to a Harbor Freight just as much as I do Hobby Lobby. Okay, so and what I figured out is if you leave pieces of the corner of the vinyl attached, it's actually a lot easier to attach the masking tape on the corners, and it holds the piece down a lot better. So I'm gonna just go through, and I know you can't see these letters, but you'll see them once I start peeling all the vinyl off. This one is kind of super personal to me because my aunt just passed away, and I'm actually making this for her husband and her sister. I already made one for my uncle, which is her brother, but his didn't have her name and stuff on it because she passed away after I sent his. So, but I thought that it was time I start doing videos on me doing my decals, because I haven't done any decal ones, and I do make decals as part of my business. What I'm doing is I'm just taking and cutting a slit so I don't peel any of the letter off. And this design I personally created, so I don't know of anybody else that has ever done this design, and I highly doubt there is because it came out of my brain. And if you knew me, my brain is not a brain you would want to be in, because it's just crazy what comes out of my mind, and just the designs I come up with. Everybody asks me, where do you get them designs from? And I'm like, they just come to me. And then I go through the bottom part of the, you just see me go across. Now I'm cutting a slit in the bottom part of each letter, just so I don't pull them up or tear them. It takes a lot to tear some vinyls, but I just personally don't like cutting vinyls. I mean tearing them, excuse me. And then I'll do the top of these letters down here. Okay. On my cuts. Oh, I'm gonna cut around the tape, just so I don't cut, or I don't take this part of the vinyl off. And I found it so much easier to tape. Oops, I didn't cut that one far enough there. Oops. I'm gonna go through one more time, just so that don't happen again. Sometimes I'm afraid to push hard because I don't want to cut through the backing paper. But more importantly, I don't want to tear my lettering. And I don't use a cutting mat. Well, I use a cutting mat, but for big stuff like this, I use this piece of marble I had laying around my shop. Stop! Sorry, I had to yell at my dog. He was growling. If you hear me yell, stop every now and then. It's me yelling at my dog. Because I don't know. They just growl at each other and it's annoying sometimes. Especially when I'm trying to concentrate and work. And they just growl for no reason. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. And the font I use, some of the letters overlap. So when it cut, it kind of, I don't know if you can see here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Right here. Too far. You can see right here where my tweezer's pointing, how it's bubbled up. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. Depending on the font and if your blade's dulling out, like mine is, from cutting so many decals lately, it'll bubble your letters up a little bit. So I just carefully go through and just be extra careful around the little parts. And if you haven't worked with decals, or if you have, you know that when you get into these smaller pieces, they get stuck to you, or they get stuck on your clothes. I'm always covered in decal material, in vinyl, and other kinds of, push it down, there we go. And I could have welded the writing together so it didn't peel like this, but I wanted it to kind of be different than most normal decals. I don't know if that's a cut there. I'm gonna leave that part there. It's really small. But I wanted this lettering to be a bit different. And I can't remember which font it is, but I will put the name of it in the description once I get it done. And before I post the video, I'll actually put the name of this font I used, in case you like it and you want to get it for yourself. And if it cuts correctly, it is super easy to, depending on the vinyl you're using, super easy to peel it. I'm actually gonna take, be right back, guys. I came up with an idea not to waste that. This middle section of vinyl there. Sorry guys, this is taking me a little longer than I thought it would. Apparently I messed up on pretty fine detailed decal there. Alright everybody, I'm back. So what I did is I took an old decal that I messed up on and, oops, sorry. And I just took the decal off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this middle section so I don't waste as much, because I can probably use it for another little decal I make or something. And then just, I'm gonna neatly put it on, just put it in there and push it down. And that way there, I can use this piece for another small decal if I need to. Over here. Okay. Alright, back to what we were doing. Sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. That's my dad watching Street Outlaws. Okay, let's see. Apparently I didn't push down hard enough on my cuts. So they're all wanting to come up at the same time. Go through and just kind of push the letters down so they don't peel up as easily. Some little fine parts that you gotta watch that you don't pull off. really didn't cut that one good. We're gonna take this one. And the color of this vinyl, the purple, is lilac. Ooh, there's another piece. And I'll actually be doing different kind of videos besides just my, now that my workshop outside is done, I can do my decals and airbrushing and different stuff I do now. Instead of just updates and upgrades and additions, because those are all done finally. So if you guys like this video, I would greatly appreciate if you guys could go on and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because without your guys' support, they'll shut down my page. And I actually love making videos for you guys, because everybody has like different, okay, that just came off in one chunk. I can use all the support I can, so every one of you is very crucial to me and what I do. I'm just starting out. I haven't had my YouTube channel very long, but I know it takes a while to get subscribers and grow. And I'm gonna try not to talk too much, because when it comes to transferring, didn't cut that part either. Very good. I think I need to change my blade of my knife. Okay, get these last couple pieces out. And the reason for these boxes here is so I can align the next part up so it's centered like my design. Okay, that's all done. I don't know if you guys can read it, but I'll actually do a normal way video when I get it all done. And then just to make sure that my decal is down all the way, because all that detail in it, I just rub across it one more time when I'm going to transfer. And then I have the medium tack, so it just peels off. It sticks really, really good, but it doesn't stick like